And hi everybody, welcome back to the Kid Friendly Video Channel, where we're making Pixar cars into other cars. We have a whole selection of Pixar custom cars here we created over the last few months, and I want to show you the last few we did not long ago. Here's Darren Leadfoot, number 82 Shiny Wax, and we have Cal Weathers, Lightning's friend apparently from Cars 3, which I missed altogether. And I did see the movie, but I didn't see that part. And over here we have number 19, Bobby Swift. They are the last three cars we did. And the one we did today is actually Fabulous Sally. It wasn't a very popular video. I thought we'd get more views than that, but I guess people are kind of tired of the Fabulous video series, so we're going to skip that for a while. Got some great ideas here. Somebody suggested I turn Lewis Hamilton into Ryan Inside Lamey. I got that, no problem. And someone else suggested I could use Jackson Storm as Harvey Rodcap. Here's Harvey Rodcap right there. I had no idea who that was, but that looks like a good make for it. But they also suggested I use Lightning McQueen to make Brick Yardley. So I happen to have a Lightning McQueen right here. It's a brand new Cars 3 Lightning McQueen, and that's what we're going to make today. We're going to make Brick Yardley out of Lightning McQueen. So the first thing we're going to do is get the paint out and prime this. But if this is your first time here, folks, we're making all kinds of cars. There's a whole section here of zebra cars. Zebra Sarge, Zebra Doc, Zebra Mater, Zebra Miles Axelrod, Zebra the King, Zebra Lightning McQueen, Zebra Chick Hicks, and Zebra Jackson Storm. And a whole bunch of fabulous cars here. Red's gonna be fabulous, probably next weekend sometime. And let's see, we've got a bunch of other, there's my favorites here. Luigi and Guido in Fabulous. And someone said I'm making too many Fabulous cars, so I'm gonna take a break. Like I said, here's Fabulous Thomas and Fabulous Dusty from Plains. Fabulous Mater, and my most famous video of all, the School Bus of Doom, Fabulous Miss Fritter. 30,000 views in 2 days, folks. See if we can beat that. And let's see, got a whole bunch of cars here from the Crazy 8 Demolition Derby series. I got every car I think made that was in the Crazy 8 series. Even Chimichanga there. It's actually Finn McMissile. There's my own homemade version of Pizza Planet Truck, which is actually Mater, and all the rest of the cars here, folks. You probably saw the videos before. So anyway, I'm just going to put the camera down and get the paint out and get ready to put a fresh coat of primer paint on Cars 3 Lightning McQueen, which is actually the same as this guy here. See, Cars 3 Lightning McQueen right there, number 95. That's one of the ones that started the whole series. And I'm going to paint this primer, then I'm going to paint it the same color as Brick Yardley and turn Lightning McQueen into Brick Yardley. Thanks for suggesting that. Let's get started right away. So instead of using that beautiful brand new Cars 3 Lightning McQueen to make Brick Yardley, I found an older version. This is Dynaco regular Lightning McQueen from Cars 1. It looks a bit more like Brick Yardley, so I'm just going to put him right here and put him back there, and I'm going to get the paint, and I'm going to paint the old Dynaco Lightning McQueen as Primer McQueen, and then we'll start painting them the colors for Brick Yardley. I can't wait to mix up that paint. See, this one, the reason I chose this one, the tires and wheels are more suited to that car. See, they're nice and thick, whereas this here, they're different. So I didn't want to use that car. And I originally chose another, I think it was Bling Bling, this color, but he had chrome wheels. So I'm just gonna go with this here. I'm gonna color the whole thing in gray, including the wheels, and I'll come back and I'll put on the nice green. Okay, let's get going here. I've done a lot of these here already that are primer Lightning McQueens, probably a half a dozen or more, and they look so good when they're primed. It's a shame to paint them, but if it wasn't for the original Primer McQueen, there would be no series of painting Pixar Cars Customs. That's what started it. I just happened to see that car in the movie. If you saw Cars 3, and you probably heard me say this story before, I was watching the movie, and when they showed Primer McQueen, I said, wow, I gotta get that car. And I couldn't get it because I don't live in an area where you can get that car. So I ended up making my own. I'm gonna cover this whole thing anyway, folks, with the right color. Green for the wheels, and the tires will be all done right. Now I got nowhere to hold my fingers. Oh well, I'll hold it back. I'll fix it again. Okay, this car is perfect fit for Brick Yardley, and as Lewis Hamilton's going to be a perfect fit for the other guy. And I got a brand new Jackson Storm. Actually, I had two brand new Jackson Storms now. I just picked them up at Walmart. They were on sale, so I got two brand new ones. They're in a two-pack with Danny Squirvez. Now I got 3 Danny Squirvez. What can I use to make Danny Squirvez into it? He's a next gen racer, I think. So send in your suggestions what I can use. Look at that list in the back. I'll fix that up too. What can I use Danny Squirvez as in the next upcoming videos? Yeah, so disappointed today in Sally, Fabulous Sally. It's Saturday. I thought I'd get a lot more views. It kind of fizzled out around an hour after I uploaded, so I'm not sure if people didn't like it, they skipped away. Because what happens if you're watching a video on YouTube and you don't like it, you skip away. Well, what happens is YouTube, the algorithm just stops showing it to people, and even if you're a subscriber, you don't see the video. Yeah, so remember that when you're watching the video. If you're going to click away, it'll affect other people watching the video, so just go for a walk or something, or just go for a cup of water or some juice, because it really hurts the YouTuber. If you don't like it, someone else might like it, but if they don't like it, they click away and it cuts the video so no one else can, or a lot of other people can't see it, that's all. So anyway, I hope you aren't clicking away. Some people even sent me a message saying they aren't clicking away, which is great. I get lots of views that way, and I did get lots of views last week, but today's video really, I guess, didn't like it because it was Sally. I don't know what happened. I thought it was going to be a good Fabulous Sally video. But one guy said I'm making too many fabulous videos. So the ones that did good last week were Bobby Swift and Darren Leadfoot and Cal Weathers. So I'm going to try and keep with that tradition of doing what you guys asked me to do. So people asked for this car, Rick Yardley. There's almost done here. Got 2 more things to do. Doing pretty good here, folks. Getting better at the windows. And the windows are, I'm trying not to get the windows dirty this time. Okay, we're full of paint. So 1 more fender, and we'll leave this dry and come back and put the first coat of that green. I gotta mix up the green for that car. I might do it off camera, so it might take too long. So this is all set for primer now, folks. I mean, all set for the green. At least 2 coats, and we'll come right back and set it up. Okay, folks, thanks to the magic of the heat lamp, this car is perfectly dry now and ready for the green. In order to make this green, I mixed up some leaf green and some neon green to get the color as close as I could get. See, it's on the car there. There's the neon green there. So I mixed up some dark green with it, and I got the nice color there. So we're going to start off, going to paint the entire car this mixture of green, 2 coats, because 1 coat's not going to be enough. And I'm going to do the wheels 2 green, and I'll come back later like I always do and do the tires so they look perfectly black. They're nice. I don't have, no way I could put white walls. I mean white lettering on the tires, so I'm kind of stuck there, just going with black wall. That's fine. This is the perfect color for Rick Yardley. Now, I don't know anything about Rick Yardley. Whoever sent the request in must know who it is. Was it in cars 1, 2, or 3? Please tell me. Or maybe it was in all 3. I have no idea. It sounds like it was in cars 1, because way back, I think. But I appreciate you guys sending in the comment and sending in suggestions. Well, the first thing I do is I look up the car, and I'll see if I can make it first. There's 1 wheel, perfect. And if I can make it, good. Like that. Harvey Rodcap looks really hard to make. He's like chrome colored. I printed out 3 pictures. So I'm going to use, I forget, it was Lewis Hamilton or Jackson Storm. I forget what I said a minute ago, one or the other. And do that probably next week. I want to get this cut up today. This is a beautiful color, check it out. And try and get just across the eyes, really quiet. Perfect. I'm not going to change the eye color on Rick Yardley. We'll leave what we have there for eye color. I'm going to try and do that. Perfect. Okay. Now you guys, some of you guys are actually painting your own cars. Someone else told me in a comment they're doing their own cars. I wish I could see the pictures, or send me a link to your channel and I'll feature it in my description. But I won't put any end cards up showing how to get to it. I'm just going to show you in a link in the description where if people want to go back and look at your video, great. I don't mind doing that. But that's perfect. Just send me, if you can somehow send me a picture, I'll even put the picture in and give you a shout out. Actually, there's more than a few people painting their own cars now. Thanks guys for doing that. Actually, I think I mentioned before, if you guys ever watch this video, watch more of our videos, I contacted a couple of toy companies to see that actually make Pixar Cars customs. You know, just a plain all primer colored car and a few paints in it. And then you can paint your own car, because some people can't get the paints because they don't live near a dollar store, and it'll be hard to get them. Look at that mess I'm making there. I'm going to have to try and fix it up later. I might do the whole window black, cover it up. Probably make more sense. Here, I'll try and do the window pillar. Yeah, there we go. I got 2 more wheels to do. The wheels are coming really good, nice and green. Okay, I got most of the car done the first coat. Okay, I'm going to... 1 wheel in the back I missed here. Actually, the one in the front too. Okay, I'm going to jam paint in there. Nice and thick. That was a good idea. If the person suggested that is still here, say it was me that told me to put the paint on the wheel and blow through it. That way the wheel goes through the wheel hole, see? Perfect. Now when I come back, I got paint all over my fingers now, and I dropped the car about 5 times, so I'm just going to paint most of the car over again right now. and come back later and do the second coat. Got paint on the windshield and everything. Paint on his eyes and everything, yeah. Not hard to make mistakes, folks. That's why we have lots of paint here. Cover them all up. There, okay, let's leave that dry. Come back and put the second coat on in a few minutes. Okay, the first coat's pretty much dry on Brick Yardley. Put some more paint in the wheels, and then I'll put the second coat on. And that looks pretty good. Do the wheels first because they look really good green. Really nice. Alright, okay, now I can work on the full second coat while the wheels dry a bit because the car is really warm coming from the heat lamp. Paint dries in about 10 minutes there. Really helps out. Gotta make sure I'm recording. Sometimes I forget to push the record button in the middle of my painting and realize I'm talking to myself for like 10 minutes sometimes without recording. So yes, we're recording. Test. Yeah, we're okay. Just joking. Okay, I'm gonna do the whole front end first, and then I'll do the back half, and then I'll do the middle. That way I can hold it by the tires, then it should be dry. Okay, I may have to touch up those windows. Brick Yardley number 24. It actually, there's white stripes on the back when I finish this here, and on the bottom, so I'm gonna have fun doing that. There, really nice. And on the roof, number 24. Yeah, let me know if you saw it on cars 1, 2, or 3, because I'm not sure where it was. Do the whole back now. There, it's going on really nice. I might even put the red lights on the back too, since this is actually it's not a demolition derby car like the rest of them had no lights. This is going to have functional red lights on the back. Not functional, of course, but painted on. Looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to hold by the wheels. There. Flip it over. Those wheels are dry, and I'll do the rest of the front now. On this side. Wow, that green looks great, guys. What do you think? Nice. Can't wait to put the rest of it on. It's going to be hard to write Vitaline on the engine hood. I'm not very good at that part, but I got a nice little brush now, and it might help me out in writing those tiny little letters on there. That's the hard part. Look at that. That came really good. I'm getting good at this, I think. Just kidding. There. Check it out. Now those little stripes here, I may have to come back and paint the whole window black because I can't do that. Impossible. Okay, anyway, there's the second coat, folks, on Brick Yardley in a beautiful green. And I'll come back, come back in a few minutes and put on the white stripes, and actually I might just paint the tires black for the next step in the windows. Okay guys, we're back. This paint dried and it's beautiful color. It looks exactly like Brick Yardley in the color, see? And there's number 24 on the side, and I'm going to try and put a yellow starburst on the engine hood and number 24 on the roof, and try and write Vitaline there in white letters. But let's get these tires done first. I got black paint already, and I got a nice thin brush. We're going to try and do the wheels like we always do. We're going to hold the brush and spin the wheel, and it comes out really nice. Perfect. That's just the look I was looking for. See? Big black wheels and big black tires and green wheels. Okay, let's try that again. These stock cars are really nice. I guess you can do whatever you want with them. Lots of sponsors. There won't be any sponsors written on this one here because I got it all painted over. So that came good. I'm going to do the 4 tires and take a break because I want them to dry really nice. I don't want to ruin them by touching them while I'm painting the white on. There. Look at that. This is the best. I think this is the best tires I've done so far. And I've done a lot of them, but this brush must be the right size for these tires. Oops. I got my finger on one already on the other side. There. Perfect. 4 beautiful black tires. Look. I got it all over my hand and on the car. Let's grab another brush right quick. And look, I left the green paint out. I'm going to have to touch up the green paint right here. That wasn't very smart. Okay. May as well do the whole car with the third coat, I guess. Nice and thick. Now the tires are drying. I'll just keep going and see how the third coat looks. I have to paint some nice a big smile on this guy too. He got a nice smile on his face when he's done. Okay, I almost got some on the tire again, which I don't want to do. Third coat's going on nice and thick. Here you go. I don't usually put 3 coats on because 2 coats are sufficient, but since I got it on the front fender, it would have changed the look of the car, so I have to paint the whole car. A couple extra minutes, no big deal. And I'll paint some nice red lights on the back too. Okay, be careful across the hood here. I'm gonna try that yellow starburst to see how that looks with the yellow paint. I have it all ready to go. Now I have to leave this dry again, so I don't mind waiting for the paint to dry. Okay, I don't know where to hold it. I'll hold it by the roof. There we go. And I'm definitely going to do the windows black. Okay, so my black brush is right here. I'll see if I can do one window right now in black. We don't make it too much of a mess. Well, I made quite a mess, so I'm going to have to patch that up later when I come back. Okay, I'll do the whole back window in black anyway, so then I'll try and tidy up the edges. There, that's actually better looking. So now I'll do the other window on this side, then I'll have to come back and touch up the spots that I screwed up on the other side with the green. That's no big deal. Okay, nice mess there. Okay, let's leave this dry and come back in a few minutes. Waiting for that, I want to mention that this is Daniel Suarez. I happen to notice that Daniel Suarez looks a lot like Harvey Rodcap. So I think what I might do, instead of using Jackson Storm or Lewis Hamilton, is use Danny Suarez as the model for Harvey Rodcap. What do you think? Send me a comment if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea, because they look a lot. Even the spoilers are the same. Okay? Let me know what you think of that. Okay, the wheels and tires are really nice, but before I go any further, I have to fix up that mess I made by the windows. So I got a nice weird looking brush here. It's kind of curved down. I'm going to touch up here and see if I can get it on the paint and not on the windows. Looks like it's going to require lots of paint. Good, that came nice, and I got the window pillar here. I can just go up. Yeah, actually perfect, folks. Now, I hope I have that lock on this side. I'm glad the brush stayed curved, sitting in the water. And the car is really, really hot right now because it's under the heat lamp. The paint dries almost instantly. Nice. Okay, now I get the window pillar. There. I always check now to see if the camera's on, because I made that mistake more than once. I was talking to myself, like I mentioned before, for about 5 minutes, not realizing the camera was off. A little more green here to cover that black up. There, guys. And a little more on this side, because you can see right through it. Look, it's drying so fast. I can put a second coat on instantly. There we go. Now, when this is dried, I'm going to leave this dry for a few more minutes. I'm going to get the white and put the white on. I'm going to do the roof too, because I forgot to do the roof last time. I have my fingers holding the roof because the tires were wet. There. And again, guys, like I mentioned before, keep sending in your comments and suggestions. I pretty much read most of them and I reply to a lot of them. But after a couple of days, I keep on going to the new videos. And I look back every so often. There's not many more comments because the videos have like a one-day life, and then that's it. Unless people start really watching, then they get picked up by the algorithm and keep on moving. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna put this brush down while this is drying. I'm gonna grab this here and try and paint on his eyes. Now his eyes were kind of like gray. I'll show you the picture here. And there's a black grill, so I'm gonna paint the eyes right on here. Not the eyes, the headlights. And actually they have a black outline on them, but I'm not sure where I can do that. And there's a black grill, a line that goes across the top. I'm gonna get this here, black paint right here, the black line across here. Yeah, that came pretty nice. Now let's have a look at the other picture. There seems to be a white rim for under his, not a mustache, I don't know what it is, but there's a white bead of paint across the bottom, then a red line. So I'm going to put white right along here if I can. See, just like that there. And there's a bead of red. There's red right here. And I'm not sure if Brickyard a male or female, I have no idea, but looks like there's red, not lipstick, but a red lip, I guess, here, underneath this here. So we're going to put red along here. Maybe it's just a smile or something, who knows. Okay. There. that looks pretty good. Pretty carefully front. Now, I'm going to do in a few minutes is get the white. Actually, I can probably do it starting now. I can get the white paint on the bottom. Get a nice brush here. And put a nice bead of white across the bottom on both sides between here and here. Then I had to put a weird stripe that goes all the way along the back. I'm going to get any on the tires. There's the white on that side. I'll flip it over and do the same on the other side. Oops. There you go. You ready? There we go. And then it kind of goes up on an angle from here right over the back tire and over behind the back window. A big thick stripe. Goes right along here and over the bottom of the window and down the other side. Those look pretty nice, guys. Now flip it over. Don't want to get any on me. And same thing goes here, right up over the tire and right onto this. Just like that. Then it goes up the windshield post, the rear window post. And it goes across the top about a third of the way in white. Perfect. That is nice, guys. Now smooth it off a little bit. Spoiler stays green. Let me see. Put this down for a sec. Spoiler stays green, and there's a bit of white on the back too. Down here, I see that whole thing is covered actually, right down like this. Nice. Wow. Whoa! I almost dropped it. Oh, that was close. Good recovery. Okay, same thing over here, right down to the bottom. Perfect. Wow, man, that's nice. Okay, now I'm gonna get. I got the paint here. I'm going to paint red taillights in the back in bright red. Okay. There. Brake guard. Wow, it looks nice back brake lights. Geez, they're really nice. Now I'm going to leave this dry, folks. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Then I'll paint 24 on the... Actually, you know what? I can still use the yellow. I'm going to make a little starburst on top of the car, of the engine hood, right here in yellow, and then see if I can get it like, I'm going to start with a circle, and then I'm going to make a little, like a starburst. Like that. Perfect. And then I'm going to write Vitaline across that. Wow, that came pretty nice. Let's eat this dry, guys. Okay, folks, we're back. We're ready for the finishing touches on number 24 Brick Yardley. Got a nice little brush for painting very small numbers. I'm putting number 24 on the roof in this paintbrush, and I may have to change brushes. I'm not sure how it's going to look, especially this white back there. It's highlighted in black, but I'm not sure if I can do that. I'll try and write the 2 really nice and big. 24 kind of off center there, hey folks. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the 4 unless it had black outlines on it, but I'm not sure that's going to ever happen. I'll try it maybe, but I don't think that'll work very good. Okay, try 24 on the door down. Here goes. The car's so fast I can hardly hold it. The paint dries so fast though. Wow. I wish I could do that on the other side too, and this makes that weird 4. I make it a little bit bigger on the bottom, and that's probably pretty good. 24. Wow, okay, nice. Spin it over, and I'll try the 24 on this side. Hopefully I can get it as good as that. I don't want to touch it, it looks so good. Wow, okay, nice guys. Now I'm gonna get a really teeny brush for writing a Vitaline on top of this beautiful Starburst, and it's gonna be white as well. Oh boy, good luck. Okay, here goes, folks. I'm gonna try and do it one try. There, Vitaline number 24. I would love to put an outline on the back on that 4 on the roof. I'm gonna give it a try, see how it's screwed up or not. I'm not sure. Tiny little outline of 4, so you can see it. Well, that's not too bad. I'm not gonna do it with the doors, but I think that's all I'm gonna do, folks. There's actually a little big sticker here, black sticker, bumper sticker on the side with an advertising, probably on the same on the other side too, and all kinds of stickers that I could never do in a million years. So I'm going to call this complete. This is Brickyardly, made from actually a Lightning McQueen, and here's the car. You can compare and look yourself. Looks pretty close. And here's the other view. I don't want to get my fingers on it. Look at that. Let's clean this up and have a look at it. Well, there's the finished product, guys. Number 24. Vitaline Brickyardly. Thanks for suggesting that, whoever it was. It came out as actually probably better than I thought it was going to turn out. There's the car from the where I printed off, and there's the car that I made the replica of. I don't recall, like I said, where it was in the movie. But anyway, keep your thoughts coming and your ideas, and I'm probably going to use not Lewis Hamilton, but I'm probably going to use Daniel Suarez to make Harvey Rodcap. What do you think? Good match. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. There's a bell that you have to hit to make sure you get the videos. You can click up here and see more of our videos, and make sure you watch it all the way through, or just leave it run and go for a walk or something so you don't have to skip through it. And this is one of my favorites, guys. This is Chester Whipple filter number 15. It's actually Lightning McQueen in disguise, and this one here is, I know y'all saw the video, this is Jackson Storm. We call him Glitter Storm. He's in disguise too. He's gonna watch the demolition derbies. And here's Sally from yesterday, not very popular. I don't know why, maybe because I'm doing too many fabulous cars. Let me know what you think. If I'm doing too many of one thing, let me know. And what else you want me to do. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.